Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hear me loud and clear today. You are great, you are unique, and there is no one better than you. Now, I know that some of you might be thinking, but I've got flaws, I've made mistakes. There are people who are more talented, more experienced, or further along than I am, and you know what? I get it. We've all been there, but I need you to stop right there and listen. Self-belief is the bedrock on which everything else is built. It's the quiet, unshakable conviction that you are capable, that you have what it takes, and that no matter the obstacles, you will rise above them. Self-belief isn't just about confidence in the big moments, it's about the little everyday choices where you affirm to yourself, I can do this. It's the voice inside you that pushes you forward, even when the world tells you to stop. Believing in yourself means embracing your worth, even when it's hard to see it. It's understanding that your potential isn't limited by your circumstances or by anyone else's judgment of you. Too often we allow others' opinions or even our own doubts to dictate what we think we can achieve. But the truth is, no one knows you better than you know yourself. When you believe in your abilities, when you recognize the power within you, you step into a realm where no one can tell you what you're capable of. You become unstoppable. Self-belief allows you to take risks, to stretch beyond your comfort zone, and to grow into someone you never thought you could be. It's the quiet force that keeps you going when things get tough, because you know deep down that failure isn't the end. It's just a stepping stone on your path to greatness. It's about trusting yourself enough to make bold moves, knowing that you might stumble, but your belief will catch you every time. When you believe in yourself, you also empower others to believe in you. Confidence is contagious. When you stand strong in your own worth, others can't help but see it. They start to believe in you too. But the foundation of that belief starts within you. If you're waiting for others to tell you that you're good enough, you'll be waiting forever. You must start by telling yourself first, I am worthy, I am capable, I am enough. And let's be clear, self-belief is not about arrogance or thinking you are superior to others. It's about acknowledging your own strengths and recognizing that they are enough for you to stand tall in any room, any situation. When you believe in yourself, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your confidence becomes the quiet assurance that you're already on the path to your purpose, and nothing can stand in your way. Overcoming doubt is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. Doubt is a silent enemy that creeps into your mind, telling you that you're not good enough, that your dreams are too big, or that your dreams are too big, or that you're not worthy of success. It's that inner voice that questions your decisions, your potential, and your worth. The more you listen to it, the stronger it gets. But you have the power to silence it. The first step to overcoming doubt is recognizing that it's normal. Everyone faces it. Even the most successful people you admire have moments when they question themselves. Doubt doesn't discriminate. It targets the boldest dreamers, the most ambitious go-getters, and the ones with the biggest goals. It thrives in the moments when we are vulnerable or unsure, but the key is to not let it take root in your heart. You have to confront it head on, acknowledge it, and then decide not to let it control you. Doubt often stems from fear of failure, of rejection, or of not living up to expectations. But what if we turn that fear into motivation? Instead of letting doubt stop us, we can use it to fuel us forward. Every time doubt tries to hold you back, remind yourself that fear is just a signal that you're about to do something great. It's not a sign to retreat, it's a sign to push harder, to take the next step, even if you're scared. Another crucial part of overcoming doubt is learning to trust your instincts. We often doubt ourselves because we seek approval or validation from others. We look to external sources to tell us if we're on the right track. But the truth is, no one knows your path better than you do. Your instincts, your heart, and your inner voice are powerful guides. When doubt creeps in, return to your core belief in yourself and trust that you are capable of making the right decisions. It's also important to remember that failure is not a reflection of your worth or abilities. Doubt makes us believe that failure means we're not enough, but that's a lie. Failure is part of the process. It's the teacher that shows you how to do better next time. Every time you face a setback, you're actually getting closer to your goal. The more you experience failure and keep going, the stronger your belief in yourself becomes. Doubt thrives when you're isolated, when you're alone with your thoughts. But when you surround yourself with supportive people, those who believe in you, challenge you, and encourage you, doubt starts to shrink. The voices around you matter. They remind you of your worth, your potential, and your purpose. Don't allow doubt to isolate you. Seek the company of those who lift you up. Lastly, overcoming doubt requires patience. You won't silence it overnight. It's a daily practice. There will be days when doubt will rear its ugly head and try to take over, but you can't let it win. Keep pushing forward. Keep reminding yourself of your worth and your abilities. The more you practice overcoming doubt, the easier it becomes to ignore its whispers and move forward in faith. Embracing your uniqueness means accepting and celebrating everything that makes you you. It's understanding that no one else has the exact combination of talents, experiences, perspectives, and personality traits that you do. The world is full of people trying to fit into molds, to follow the same paths, and to live up to some standards set by someone else. But true greatness lies in stepping out of those molds, in breaking free from the expectations of others, and in being unapologetically yourself. Too often, we are taught to conform. From a young age, we are influenced by society, by our families, by our peers, to be like everyone else, to blend in and follow the crowd. We're told to follow a set path, get good grades, go to college, get a job, and live according to a prescribed formula. But the truth is that path might not be the one that aligns with your soul. Your unique journey, with all its twists and turns, is what will lead you to your true purpose. And it starts by recognizing that you don't have to fit anyone else's definition of success or happiness. Embracing your uniqueness is not always easy. It requires you to let go of the fear of standing out, the fear of being judged, and the fear of being judged, and the fear of not being accepted. It means acknowledging your strengths, your flaws, your quirks, and all the things that make you who you are. It means letting go of the need for validation from others and instead finding validation within yourself. The more you embrace your uniqueness, the more power you gain. You stop trying to fit into someone else's idea of who you should be and start creating your own identity, one that's authentic and true to you. Your uniqueness is your superpower. It's the thing that makes you stand out in a crowd, the thing that draws people to you. It's the blend of your experiences, your values, and your perspective that no one else can replicate. What you bring to the table is irreplaceable. When you embrace your individuality, you tap into a source of creativity, confidence, and clarity that cannot be shaken. People are drawn to authenticity. When you embrace who you truly are, you give others permission to do the same. But embracing your uniqueness isn't just about personal power, it's also about creating a life that aligns with your values and passions. When you live authentically, you create space for the things that truly matter to you. You no longer waste energy pretending to be someone else or chasing goals that don't belong to you. Instead, you align your actions with your true desires and purpose. You build a life that feels right because it's built on the foundation of your own truth. It's important to recognize that embracing your uniqueness doesn't mean rejecting the experiences or qualities of others. It's about knowing that you can celebrate others' differences while still honoring your own. The world doesn't need more copies, it needs more originality. When you embrace what makes you unique, you set the stage for others to do the same, creating a world where everyone can shine in their own way. But perhaps most importantly, embracing your uniqueness allows you to find peace within yourself. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you free yourself from the anxiety of not measuring up. You stop chasing approval and start living in alignment with who you truly are. The moment you realize that you don't need to be like anyone else to be worthy is the moment you begin to unlock your full potential. You are enough, just as you are, with all your individuality and authenticity. The power of perspective lies in the ability to shift how we view the world, ourselves, and the situations we encounter. It's the lens through which we see every challenge, every opportunity, and every moment of our lives. Our perspective is a choice. It's not dictated by the circumstances around us, but by how we choose to interpret and respond to those circumstances. This shift in perspective can turn obstacles into opportunities and failures into lessons. When you change your perspective, you change the entire energy of a situation. The way you see things influences how you feel about them and ultimately how you respond. For example, two people can experience the same setback, perhaps a job loss or a failed project, but one may see it as a failure, while the other may see it as a chance for growth or redirection. The first person may feel defeated and stuck, while the second person may feel motivated and inspired to try again with a new approach. The difference isn't in the situation, but in the way each person chooses to look at it. Perspective is also about recognizing the bigger picture. Often, when we face difficulties or challenges, we become so fixated on the immediate problem that we lose sight of everything else. The power of perspective allows you to zoom out and see the broader context. What may seem like a setback in the moment could actually be a necessary step towards something greater. Understanding that life's challenges are often temporary and that they serve a purpose in our personal growth helps us stay grounded and resilient when things don't go as planned. Changing your perspective also means letting go of limiting beliefs and expectations. So much of our suffering comes from thinking that things should be a certain way, that life should follow a specific timeline. When things don't unfold as we expect, it's easy to become frustrated, upset, or disillusioned. But when you shift your perspective and see that there is no one right way to live your life, you begin to embrace the unpredictability and uncertainty that come with growth. You learn to trust the process, knowing that everything, even the difficult moments, is leading you to where you need to be. Another powerful aspect of perspective is gratitude. Often, when we face challenges or hardships, we focus solely on what's going wrong. We can get so consumed by our struggles that we forget to recognize the things that are going right. The power of perspective allows us to cultivate gratitude for the small wins, for the lessons learned, and for the support we have along the way. It teaches us that even in the darkest of times, there is something to be thankful for. Gratitude shifts your energy, transforming frustration into peace and fear into hope. Perspective also deeply influences how we see ourselves. The way you perceive your own abilities, worth, and potential determines how you show up in the world. If you constantly see yourself as someone who is not good enough or incapable of success, you limit your ability to achieve great things. But when you begin to see yourself through the lens of possibility, recognizing your strengths, your growth, and your potential, you begin to unlock doors that were once closed. Your perspective on yourself directly impacts the actions you take, the risks you're willing to face, and the dreams you dare to pursue. Finally, the power of perspective can deepen your connections with others. When you are open to seeing life from different angles, you begin to understand the experiences and feelings of those around you. You realize that everyone is on their own journey, facing their own battles and triumphs. This understanding fosters empathy, compassion, and patience, helping you build stronger relationships and create a sense of community. When you step outside of your own viewpoint and embrace the perspectives of others, you become more connected, more supportive, and more aware of the collective experiences that bind us all together. The impact of positive energy is far-reaching and transformative. It's more than just a mood or a temporary feeling. Positive energy has the power to change the dynamics of any situation, influence the people around you, and ultimately shape your reality. When you radiate positive energy, you are not only uplifting yourself, but you are also lifting others up, creating a ripple effect that spreads far beyond what you can see. Positive energy is contagious. Just as negativity can drag down a room, a group, or a situation, positivity has the power to uplift and inspire. When you enter a space with a positive attitude, people are drawn to you. They feel lighter, more hopeful, and more open. Your smile, your enthusiasm, and your optimistic perspective can turn a tense situation into an opportunity for growth. Even when things aren't going perfectly, maintaining positive energy helps others feel like things will get better and that they're not alone in their struggles. Positive energy also shifts your own mindset. When you choose to focus on the good, when you choose to find the silver lining in difficult situations, you train your mind to look for possibilities instead of problems. It's easy to get stuck in negative thought patterns, but when you cultivate positivity, you start to see the world in a different light. You realize that challenges are just opportunities in disguise, that failures are lessons, and that setbacks are temporary. This shift in mindset helps you approach life with resilience and hope, rather than fear and frustration. The way you carry yourself, your body language, and your words all reflect the energy you bring into a room. When you project positive energy, you naturally become a magnet for opportunities and success. People are more likely to want to work with you, collaborate with you, and be around you because your energy is uplifting. It's not about pretending to be happy or putting on a facade. It's about genuinely aligning your inner state with a mindset of gratitude, kindness, and optimism. When you do this, the energy you emit becomes magnetic and doors open that you might never have thought possible. Positive energy also creates an environment of trust and safety. When you are a person who consistently shows up with positivity, you create a space where others feel comfortable being themselves, expressing their ideas, and taking risks. It encourages openness, creativity, and collaboration. People are more likely to contribute their thoughts and ideas when they know that their environment is one of encouragement and support. This collective positive energy can lead to breakthroughs, innovations, and deeper connections that would never happen in a space filled with negativity or uncertainty. In addition to impacting others, positive energy has a profound effect on your own well-being. When you maintain a positive outlook, you reduce stress and anxiety, and you improve your physical and emotional health. Studies have shown that positive thinking can boost your immune system, improve your cardiovascular health, and even lengthen your lifespan. The body reacts to the energy of the mind, and when the mind is filled with positivity, the body reflects that in terms of greater vitality and well-being. Positive energy also has the power to change the trajectory of your life. When you live with a mindset of abundance and possibility, you naturally attract more of the same. Positive energy draws opportunities to you because it's in alignment with the flow of the universe. People with positive energy tend to have more opportunities for career growth, financial success, and personal fulfillment simply because they are more open to receiving and creating good things in their lives. It's as though the universe responds to your energy by matching it with situations and people that are in harmony with your positivity. In moments of difficulty or challenge, maintaining positive energy becomes a tool of resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, but how we respond to those ups and downs determines our outcomes. When you approach challenges with a positive mindset, you are better equipped to navigate through them. Instead of becoming overwhelmed, you stay focused on solutions and opportunities for growth. You move through tough times with grace, confidence, and a belief that things will get better because you know that your energy can shape your reality. Positive energy also allows you to inspire others. When you live with optimism and kindness, you not only create a better environment for yourself, but also set an example for those around you. People start to look to you for guidance, inspiration, and motivation. Your positivity becomes a beacon of hope, a reminder that no matter what's going on in the world, there's always room for joy, growth, and possibility. You become a role model for others who may need that little spark of encouragement to keep going. Through your actions and energy, you show others that it's possible to rise above challenges, to keep striving, and to remain hopeful. Consistency is key because it is the foundation of success in every aspect of life. It's the steady, persistent effort over time that turns dreams into reality. Many people start strong, filled with motivation and enthusiasm, but as time passes, they falter. They lose momentum, they face challenges, or they encounter doubts. It's easy to get discouraged and give up when results don't come immediately, but it's in those moments that consistency becomes critical. Consistency is what bridges the gap between aspiration and achievement. Without it, even the most talented or gifted individuals will struggle to reach their potential. Success is not built in one grand effort or a series of bursts of motivation. It's in the small, everyday actions, the choices you make consistently that add up over time. Whether it's practicing a skill, working towards a goal, or building a relationship, it's the daily commitment to show up and put in the work that ultimately determines the outcome. It's not always glamorous, and it doesn't always come with immediate rewards, but it is the invisible force that drives you forward, even when it feels like you're not getting anywhere. Consistency requires discipline, and discipline requires strength. It's easy to be motivated when everything is going well, but consistency is about continuing even when the excitement fades, when things get tough, or when the results seem far off. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's not just about maintaining a routine, but about remaining committed to your vision, to your goals, and to your growth. It's understanding that the small steps you take every day matter, even if they seem insignificant at the moment. One of the most powerful aspects of consistency is that it builds momentum. When you commit to something consistently, no matter how small, you begin to create a rhythm. Over time, this rhythm starts to compound, and what once felt like an uphill battle becomes easier to handle. The more you do something, the more natural it becomes, and the more progress you make. This momentum carries you forward, making it easier to push through obstacles and challenges because consistency has already built a track record of success. Consistency also builds trust. When you show up and do what you say you're going to do, you build credibility with yourself and others. Trust isn't built on one big action, but on the little actions that you take every day. Whether it's in your work, relationships, or personal goals, consistency is what earns you respect and trust. It shows that you are reliable, that you can be counted on, and that you are committed to your promises. And this trust, in turn, strengthens your resolve to continue. In order to be consistent, it's important to have clarity of purpose. Knowing why you're doing what you're doing helps you stay focused, especially on days when motivation wanes. Consistency without purpose is just routine. But when you understand the deeper reason behind your actions, it infuses your efforts with meaning. This sense of purpose is what keeps you going when the road gets tough. It fuels your passion, reaffirms your commitment, and helps you maintain the course. The clearer your vision, the easier it becomes to show up every day with a sense of purpose and intention. Consistency is also about flexibility. While it's important to show up every day, it's equally important to recognize when adjustments are needed. Consistency doesn't mean rigidly sticking to a plan that no longer works. It's about adapting, learning from your experiences, and making the necessary changes without giving up. Life will throw you curveballs, and sometimes your path will need to change. But consistency is about staying aligned with your goal, no matter the course adjustments you need to make along the way. Perhaps one of the most profound benefits of consistency is its ability to help you develop resilience. When you are consistent, you learn to navigate the ups and downs with grace and patience. You understand that success is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt, but consistency teaches you to keep moving forward despite them. It teaches you that the path to success is rarely smooth, but persistence pays off. Resilience is built in the moments when you keep going, even when things are hard, and consistency is the fuel that keeps you going. Ultimately, consistency is what turns ambition into accomplishment. It transforms a big idea into a tangible result. Without consistency, goals remain dreams and aspirations stay distant. But with it, anything is possible. Consistency is the act of showing up for yourself day after day, even when the world doesn't seem to notice. It's the practice of putting in the work, even when no one is watching, because you know that the results will eventually come. It's the quiet but steady force that pushes you closer to your goals little by little, until one day you look back and realize how far you've come.